Hello, tarot lovers. This is Mervet from the Egyptian Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is quite spontaneous and it is somehow meaningful to me. I want to talk about a deck that I got a couple of, like 2 months ago, and I was sort of disappointed when I did unbox it. And I decided to talk about it because my feelings completely changed about this deck, which is the Sacred Web. It's so powerful, and I underestimated this deck, and that's why I felt the need to pay some respect to this gorgeous deck. It's written by Janie B. Brown and illustrated by James Brown. And the reason why I'm filming this is that I decided to give this deck a try. It's black and white, and when I got it, I was not so connected to black and white decks, but I said, well, I like to have decks of different different styles, because this gives me the opportunity to see things from different angles, and I don't like to limit myself only to colored and optimistic decks and so on. So I decided to buy this deck and try to work with it. So this is the box. As you see, it's very good quality, and the book is a gem, and I will tell you why I did feel this connection. I got it out and I decided to edge it, and edging my decks is my one of the ways that makes me connect with the deck, because I have a look at the cards and decide which color should I edge with, and it gives me the feeling of the whole deck. And while I'm edging my cards, I contemplate on the cards. So I found that this is such an underestimated deck from my point of view, and that's why I said, oh well, that's such a gorgeous deck. It's so beautiful, and I will go through these cards and show it to you. But first, let me talk about this gem. The book is so well written. It's so soothing, and this is one sort of a deck that's so powerful and so meaningful. It's not a shallow deck at all. It's full of meanings and full of information. Here there is an introduction and how to use the deck, and then here she talks about the the elements, and then let me show you the rest of the no, it went through the major arcana, and while she explains the and writes about the card, it's not like I wrote this because of this, and you see these symbols that symbolizes so and so. Only the symbols are written there, and at the back of the deck there are explanations for every single thing you will see on the cards. Here, about the chakra points and numerology, and about the directions, and the symbols like flower, hand, infinity, lavender, lily, and so on. And then here, this is the rest of the symbols, and then the animals that was used and what do they mean, and then some mantras. So it gives you the chance to have a look at the cards and contemplate and read it intuitively. So these are the backs, and I edged it, as I told you, in this beautiful yellow, and the cards are so beautiful. This is the Fool. You see this small rabbit over there, and this is the Magician, like the sun, and you see all the elements. This is the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Emperor. And look at these two cards together. I'm so appreciative of this beautiful deck, and I owe it an apology. So this is the Hierophant, and you see here the infinity, and here there is a skull, like and you see all these small dots. It's like accumulated wisdom. And here is the Lovers, black and white, And this is the Chariot. I'm really seeing it in another way. I'm seeing it in different light. And this is the Chariot. This is, I'm sorry, this is the Strength card. And this is my favorite card, the Hierophant, the Hermit. Just have a look at this card. This is an elephant, and it's drowned in these waters, and the trees in the background. It's so good, so beautiful, so nice. I felt so attracted to this card, and I was moved really. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. So simple and so beautiful, especially when you use the guidebook. And here there is the Hanged Man. Look at this. And this is the Death card, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, beautiful, Judgment, the World. And this is an extra card, which is, I think it's Enlightenment. And here is the Suit of Wands. This is the Ace of Wands, and this is the Two of Wands, where you can rest and think of and recharge and think of the next step you need to do. And this is the Three of Wands, the Four. So beautiful. Some cards are black, some cards are white. And this is the Five, the Six, and this is a gorgeous Seven of Wands. I'm really impressed by this beautiful, simple, powerful deck. And this is the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the 10. This is the bat, and hanged on these branches, carrying all these 10 branches. And the Student is the Page. The Scout is the Knight. So this is the Knight of Fire. And this is the Source of Fire, which is the Queen of Fire. Look at this. And this is the Seer of Fire, which is the King of Fire. So look at this symbol. Really, look at these court cards. They are so good and so well done. And here is the Suit of Cups, Two of Cups, the Three of Cups with this alligator and these 3 cups, the 4, the 5. Oh. So it's a dog which is loyal and emotional, and he's disappointed. Something is disappointing him. And this is the Six of Cups, and you see these 2 giraffes. The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, beautiful, and the 9 with this hippopotamus, and the 10 of Cups, the Student, the Scout of Water, the Knight, the Source, which is the Queen of Cups, and the King, the Seer of Water. And the feathers represents the Suit of Air. And this is the 2 of feathers and the 3. Look at this gorgeous card. The bear here, like trying to be grounded and trying to move forward. The 4 and the 5. The 6 of air. And the 7, you see this owl. The 8. So she was able to free herself at last. The 9 with this beautiful cat. And the 10 of feathers. Here is the Student of Air, the Scout of Air, which is the Knight of Air. And here is the Source of Air, the Queen of Swords, and the Seer of Air, which is the King of Swords. And then the Pentacles, the Ace, and the 2 is this fish, the 3 with these ants, the 4 with the frog. Like you see here, the 4 of coins together, and you can choose between leaving this behind and going on. I mean, don't be so how can I say, so grim or focused, or like getting out of the energy of the 4 of coins, the stuck energy of the 4 of coins, the stagnant energy. And this is the 5 and the 6, the 7, and this beautiful 8, perseverance, the 9, the 10, the student of earth, the scout of earth, the source of earth, and the seer of earth. This is a beautiful deck which I underestimated, and I'm going to work with it, looking forward to work with it. I went through the book. I started learning some of the cards. I have not worked with it, but I felt this urge to talk about it because I felt that I really underestimated this gorgeous deck, and I decided to pair it with one of my favorite powerful decks, which is the Flowers of the Night Oracle by Cheryl Darcy. And this is one of my favorite powerful decks. This is the box, and the book is so good, it's so well written, and it has the same energy of this deck. These are the backs. Look at those backs. And I edged it in green, and this is edged in yellow. And this is by coincidence, by the way. I have this deck since 3-4 years, and I adore it. It's so good. It has these flowers and animals, and it has keywords, and it has explanations of the plants, the flowers she chose, and it's one of my favorite decks of all times. It's so accurate, extremely accurate, and I adore it. I will not say that the artwork is the strongest suit in this deck. It's the energy that's put in this deck, and the depth, and I simply adore this deck. I like it so much, and I think I've talked about it before, and I felt that they work perfectly well together. And we will pick a card, and I will read from the guidebook so that you can see and feel what do I mean by this beautiful deck. These are the cards, very pretty and simple, and I like very much the cards that have black background and a hint of color here and there. So let's pick a card, and let's pair these two beautiful decks. I'm feeling a little bit nervous today. I haven't slept well, and I'm worried about something which is really disappointing me. So maybe when I pick a card, we could read together, and it might be meaningful to me. So let's see which card. Challenge. Challenge. Okay, very meaningful. As I told you, let's read from the guidebook. Challenge. Challenge. Yes. So here she talks about the plant she used, and you need to dig a little deeper in a certain situation, but the rewards and the experience gained will be worth it. Things may seem unsolvable or insurmountable, but there is a way forward, and you can do this because even now your inner strength has not been fully used. Dreams are very important, and you would be well advised to keep a dream journal so you can explore each layer of your dreams later on. Overall, the energy of this flower is that of a difficult or challenging situation, which can actually be resolved, and in the end, there will be much to be gained by your perseverance. Those working with guides or aliens may find them a little obscure or hard to understand. I'm sorry, allies, not aliens. Those working with guides or allies may find them a little obscure or hard to understand, and you will need to work a little more to connect with them. Beware of apathy at this time. affirmation: I have the strength and the will to do this. Keywords: challenge, inner strength, guides, dreams, perseverance, and empathy. So I was just telling you that I was worried and I was not feeling well. I haven't slept well, and look at the card that I picked. So I'm telling you, this is one of my really most reliable decks that I always use. So let's pair with this beautiful underestimated deck that I really wish to pay some apology to this beautiful deck, and look at those cards together. Very beautiful, very, very beautiful. Look at this. I like the simplicity and the symbolism. Look at these cards together. Perfect. I think they are perfect. Look at this. They are really so well together. And this is the 5 of Wands with balance and the 9 of Coins. So meaningful. And this is intention. 4 of Wands with intention and 8 of Coins. I am so in love with these decks, and I felt the need and the urge to talk about it and tell you my experience with this beautiful deck, Oracle, which I highly recommend, and this gorgeous tarot that I underestimated, and I'm so willing to work with it. I think I'm going to pick a card each day because it's full of symbols and full of information. So that was my spontaneous video for today. I wanted to share these emotional moments with you and talk about my experience with these gorgeous decks. I hope you enjoyed my video, and thank you so much for being here and for your support to my small baby channel. And thank you so much, and see you on my next video, and bye.